Now you got the IRS who's getting a multi-million-dollar grant, billion-dollar grant to become Obama's new forces for healthcare. All armed, they're all taking police training. The IRS now, these pencil pushers are now going to be armed police officers to enforce this. FEMA under 645 is to set up a whole continuity of government. Rex 84, that's another bill I forgot to disclose. How they set up a whole new continuity of government for under martial law that they take control of your sovereignty. Bill Clinton signed our sovereignty over to the UN when he was in office. In the case of a worldwide disaster, they take control of our sovereignty, confine you to your homes. That's why it's the establishment of over 800 camps across the country, internment camps. And they're getting ready for a total totality police state. They know the people are going to revolt. They know you don't want to accept the implants when they come. They know the people are going to revolt, and that's why they set up the continuity of government, because it's like a chess game. If you have that king, which is us, the people, you got all the little guys blocking the way, and when the time's right, our little pawns are gone, they already got everybody in strategic positions to move in for the kill. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to put you in internment camps. They have different numbers of the list, like a red list, blue list, and I think it was a yellow list. But they're going to basically come down, force inoculation you. You're going to be sitting in camps, okay? And the people, just like George Orwell's 1984, people, just like it. I suggest you watch and read that movie. They're going to set up a whole dictatorship, a psychological grid, okay, to keep you in their system. People like me, we're on that red list. You know, people like me, Alex Jones, Chuck Baldwin, Steve Quayle and all them, you know, Tex Mars and, you know, Kent Hovind and all them, Eric Hovind, we're on that red list. I mean, like, that, if this martial law goes through, they're coming after us. We're gone. I mean, you will never see us again. There's no turning us, okay? But I'm going to take the mass of people out there, you know, the regular mass, they're going to be converted over to their way of life. That's why they're getting the kids ready. There are the cartoons out there, the movies and everything, a cashless society. Everything's a cashless society. It's off a chip or a thumbprint. You know, to live in this kind of world, a police state world. I mean, it's all over TV. And again, it's just saying, I'm just pissed off because as American, you know, this healthcare bill is completely destroying the fabric of our country. Come November 1st, the real ID comes, which will be a biometric ID, which goes along with the healthcare because it's a medical card also. And here comes the North American Union people, and what their goal is by the end of 2010 or early 2011 for a North American Union. And I just challenge you people out there. You know, we're a little over our time. I thank you for joining us. And I just challenge you people out there to do your own investigation. You owe it to yourself, okay, to do your own investigation. Don't take what Dan Bidondi has to say. You take what I have to say for granted as a grain of salt, and you go out there and do your own investigation. And again, my show is called Truth Radio. It's on 990 WALE, Greenville, Providence, Rhode Island, every Mondays, 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, live. And I also have a show on 990WBOB.com. We're looking for a new schedule right now. So check the website for listings. And you could also, they replay my show all the time also every day. And for all information, go to my website, www.truthradio.cc. And also you can email me at truthradio990@hotmail.com. But either way, to get to any one of these sites, my Facebook, everything, go to my site, truthradio.cc. You can get to any one of these sites from this one website, and even email me and contact me. And you know, over the course of the next shows, we're going to be discussing everything I discuss on the air. We're going to cover news, disclose the Illuminati, New World Order, you know, deceiving religions and cults, how the holidays were, you know, most of them like Halloween, Christmas and Easter and all that. It's not really anything to do with Jesus Christ. And we're going to disclose all that stuff, and that's why it's called Truth Radio, because it's nothing but the truth. And the foundation of my support, the foundation of my knowledge is from the Holy Bible. And what I do is I take documentation, news sources, everything from all over the place, and cross-reference them to prove Bible prophecy true. And that's exactly what's going on. And I don't care if you're whatever religion you may be, okay, because I don't believe in religions. All of them are corrupt. each and every one of them are corrupted equally. But I believe in the Holy Bible and Jesus Christ, and He's going to come back and kick some New World Order butt, you know, and to then, you know, it takes us as Christians, well, real Christian I call myself, and not the religion Christians, to get out there and fight against this New World Order, to boldly stand up. You know, that's why I look you right in the eye, you scumbags from the New World Order. You know, you elite scumbags who run the country. You know, again, I'm not against the United States. I love my country. I love the Constitution. I love God. Okay, I'm not a terrorist. I don't want to blow up our country. I love our country. Okay. Well, I'll tell you who the real terrorists are. The real terrorists are the ones who hijacked our nation. Those are the terrorist people. They're all globalists, CFR members, Trilateral Commission, all belong to globalist groups. Bush, Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Carter, Reagan, all these people belong to globalist groups. All want a New World Order. All of them call for a New World Order. Both the last two popes called for a New World Order. Gordon Brown calls for a New World Order. Tony Blair calls for a New World Order. Henry Ron Port, the President of the European Union, calls for a New World Order. All 10 leaders of the European nations all call for a New World Order. The whole G20 committee, actually one of those leaders called for a New World Order. A one world currency. They always constantly China says we need a one world currency. And they got this fake cyber war going on. Just it's called problem reaction solution again. The fake cyber war to censor the internet with China. And Google, before I leave, Google, you can check this out. Google Power Meter is the NSA, the National Security Administration, took over Google to spy on you people out there. Okay, these things here. Your cell phones, like whatever you have, the iPhone or whatever it is, and these are the first generation of your human tracking devices right here. They can track you up to 3 feet of where you're standing, know who you're calling, monitor everything. They already opened a minute on History Channel, I mean the Discovery Channel, how they bragged about catching all these terrorists for the Y2K bug by monitoring people's phone calls, pages, emails, and everything. They click into my phone when I talk to certain people. They do it to Alex Jones and everybody else. They monitor you. They know what website you're on. The NSA has every internet service provider. All ISPs have to report to the feds, the FBI and the NSA, of a 2-year log of every one of their customers. Every website you've been on, every page you've been on, it's all listed for a 2-year. It's in the 2 years section that gets put into the database for the government to know where you've been, what you're doing. They watch you, they're posing as regular people on social networks like Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, and Google's new thing. And it poses people to catch people, to say they're doing it for a good cause, to catch you, say, oh yeah, oh, you're against the government, huh? Do you have any weapons? You know, to try to catch you off guard, to say, hey, you're a terrorist, you're going to overthrow the government. Or do you got any drugs, or, you know, they're hitting us from all directions, people. All this is documented, and all this is unclassified, okay? They're tracking us for every movement on the cell phone. That's why every time you turn it on, Google asks you if you want to activate the GPS device, even though they already do, for better services. They know where you are with this, who you're talking to, they can hear you, list of your phone calls, everything else. But again, people, it's up to you out there to wake up, okay? Again, truthradio.cc, and also go to infowars.com for your one-stop news source. I mean, all this stuff you can get off infowars.com. They take all the all the leading stories off all the news networks. It's all into one, so you don't have to go digging around. And you click on the page, it goes right to the source itself, so you can't say it's them making up stuff when it's not. You know, and again, people, thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next week. And we're going to try to regulate the show probably to a half hour or an hour. I haven't decided yet. And this show is probably going off a little over the limit, but I just wanted to get the word out, a brief description of what we're about. Again, my name is Dan Bidondi. I'm the Truth Warrior, because I tell nothing but the truth. And go to my website, www.truthradio.cc, for further listings of my show. And all my radio show archives are on the website and the archives. And thank you for joining us, and God bless.